Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes, my apologies for being late. I mean, it's... anyhow, let me quickly set up the timer here and then we're off. And there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, my apologies for being a bit late and for taking a break between streams. I just wanted to stand up. You know? Sometimes when you're streaming for a while, it gets annoying to sit down. I really want a standing desk, I can't lie. But I don't know how expensive a standing desk would be, and I'm not gonna buy one yet, because if I buy a standing desk now, like, my brothers are both moving out. So, like, I have two brothers, and they're both moving out at around the same time. So I'm gonna be getting my oldest brother his room, because it's a bigger room, which is better for a bigger room is just better for like streaming. So I'm gonna be moving into that room. So I don't want to get a standing desk yet. Once I'm inside that room, I'm gonna ask my dad, hey, I'm gonna go buy a standing desk. Can this work? Because I'm not that good at like mechanical stuff. Because like you can't always put a standing desk in a like you need to consult the professionals first. And like I want one of those standing desks that you can like put up and then like drop it down. Very bored explanation. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like you can put it in position to stand up and use your PC, and you can put it in position to sit down. I think it will be way better. I sit down way too much in a day. Because I'm gonna be real here. I used to be in my room a lot. I mean, I've always been in my room a lot. But when you're streaming, you're constantly sitting down. Whereas I used to, when I'm playing a game, whenever the round is over, I like to stand up. I don't like to keep down, but I like to stand up between games and just stretch my legs. Anyhow, big up to Rosa. Do be subscribing as always. These shirts, by the way, I just realized. I'm so fucking stupid. I just realized that's Vincent Company, isn't it? Yeah, that's Vincent Company. I'm so stupid. You know why I'm stupid, yeah? I thought that this was your PFP. Let me share my screen. Let me, Screen, there you go. I thought that this was your profile picture. I only just noticed that's Vincent Company. I'm so fucking stupid. I thought that it was the SpongeBob meme, but it's Company. Oh, yeah. I just noticed that as I clicked on your name. Anyhow. Let me close. Anyhow. These shirts make me think of city from afar. And when close, it looks like Antwerp with red color. Nah, I like this kit. I like this kit. Cool. I wish this was our home kit. If this was our home kit, nah, this would be a banging kit. Van Aken, by the way, in between the lines. Miscommunication there, I suppose, with Pat Wesson, who's been complaining quite a lot this game. I know I've not been doing a watch-along this game, but I have had game on while I was streaming with Connect and Luke. Hello, Seth Romero. Shit. Seth Romero is shit. There. Yeah, I've not been completely focused on the game, so can't say, but I hope it's not thinker here again. Yeah, Mechelen 1-0. Did I forget to change? Yeah, I'm an idiot. There you go, 1-0. I used to watch you when you had the haircuts, Niklas. Bent, a short beard and a mustache. You look different with your long hair. I've been growing out my hair for a long time. I mean, But when I tie my hair back, I still look about the same, isn't it? When you have your hair tied up all day, it starts to hurt your scalp. In the evening, I actually have my hair loose. But if you see me in a stream, like around midday, you will notice that my hair is tied up and I look about the same. I'm watching you again since I saw you in Lee's chat. Oh, big up to Lee as well. Yeah, in the World Cup. But I don't know why. I thought that was a SpongeBob. I'm so. Anderlecht are frauds. Take your ball of STVV. Bro, I don't understand how Anderlecht is the only one who went in for Bertolini. I'm gonna do this Bertolini hype as long as I can, bro. Bertolini is a baller. He's different gravy. He's talent. He's just talent, pure talent. Bro, how is Anderlecht the only one that went in for him? What did they pay for Bertolini? I think it was 7 million. Bro, that's a steal. Bertolini is good enough to sit on the bench of a Premier League. He's good enough for that, and he's young. In a few years, yeah, I'll say this, yeah. In a few years, Bertolini will be the best player at a mid-table Premier League. Antwerp played with this kid, so I'm not really ready for it. Yeah, but nobody cares about Antwerp. Fuck Antwerp. There you go. You know what, yeah? It does make me salty. Antwerp always have the best kids. That does make me salty. Like, their home kits this season is another banging kit, I can't lie. Like, bro, if Antwerp was not a rival of Club Brugge, I would buy some of their kits. They have some kits. It's such a shame that it's Antwerp who get the best kits. I think over the past 3 years, Antwerp have had the best home kit in the league each year. Which is so annoying because I hate Antwerp. But they get, I mean, you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. Their kits are fired each time. Is that next week already? Yeah. Stuff is moving fast. Red Bull Salzburg next. We should be comfortable, right, against Salzburg. They don't, like, I'm gonna be honest, I think Salzburg is a bit overrated. I don't think they're as good as, like, an Osasuna. I think we'll be fine, to be honest. I like Spileers. I think Ludovic Reis has done a great job. Yeah, we're playing poor at the start of the season. But that's not that big of a deal. Like, Man City and that 4-beat. Man City play, or not 4-beat, in all of those 4-beat years, like those 4 years, yeah, Man City started their seasons off poor too, but they got into the groove of the they just got into the groove of it, and then you kick off, right, so like halfway point, but you have to win your games. We are thinking out way to wins. Cool. I know we're losing right now. I'm not panicked about this game. I'm not too worried about this game. I think we're gonna win. Because this team actually gives me confidence. When we're losing 1-0, I'm not too worried. That's wrong. I want to stop the clock. Okay, cool. So, I think we will beat Salzburg. I think Salzburg is mad overrated. They had like 2 or 3 good years in Europe. I mean, Club Brugge has had better years than them in Europe, if we're being very honest. But, I think they're also not as good as they used to be. I believe Sturmgras won 2 league titles in a row, didn't they? Sturmgras. I believe they're currently Austrian champion, right? And Sturmgras was better than Salzburg. I think we were pretty comfortable against them. And that is when we were playing board last season. We need Sabbe or Zique back fit immediately. Then maybe Spileers will do okay as a center back. But now he plays as a right back, and I'm not a fan of Romero. Yeah, Romero is woeful. I'm sorry for Romero, but he's just woeful. I don't mind having Mayer on the left and uh, and Zeys on the right, and then having Mechelen and Spileersto. I think that's just fine. Stankovic, by the way, he's in the match squad. He's on the bench, right? Let me check. I think he's on the bench. By the way, another reason why I'm not too worried about this game is because of the players that are playing. It's Romero, Mechelen, Spileers, Zeys. We could play better than this. If we bring off Mayer off the bench and put Zeys on right back and Romero off, we're immediately better defensively. Stankovic off the bench, I want to see what he's got. I want to see him come on. Maybe for Onyedika. I'm not really sure what position he plays, but I want to see him come on. There's Sandra, who's been back now recently. I think he looks okay, to be honest. So he's an option. Of course, we've not seen a lot of him. But I just like this team right now. I like the energy of this team. And I feel like Nicky Hyen last year was his first full season in football management. And he did not understand the importance of rotation. I criticized that all season. Not enough rotation last season. By the end of the season, you're dead. Right now, rotating. I don't mind. Because at the end of the year, yeah, if you are rotating healthily, at the end of the season, we will come to life, we will win a bunch of games, and we will touch the title. I think that's what we'll do. Yes, Mayer, exactly. But so many wingback players who are not ready to play because of fragility, always injured or coming back. Yeah. Well, Mayer did pass his medical at Feyenoord. I know there was a story going around. Feyenoord? I think it was Feyenoord, right? There was a story going around that he did not pass his medical, but he actually did pass his medical. So that is telling me that Mayer, his condition is improving. Maybe if Mayer stays back a bit more. Like, listen, this might be an insane shout, but I know Mayer is great going forward. But if Mayer stays back a bit more, doesn't run up and down the wings as much, I think he'll be just fine injury-wise. And I think he'll give a really good... I think he'll still give really good performances as a more reserved left back. And then you can have Zeys going up and down the wings. And I think you're fine. It's a short-term solution. But for the start of the season, just get the short-term solutions in. Set up the long-term process. The long-term system, should I say. Keep your rotations. Keep your rotation for substitutions fit. And then, halfway point of the season, now you can kick off until the end of the season. That's what I'm waiting for. So, to be honest, again, I'm not worried. Maybe I'm overconfident. Like, listen, maybe I'm overconfident. I'm not worried. Get Romero out for Spileers. And maybe Mayer. Spileers centre back. I did skip that question. And Oscar Gluck to Ajax. My apologies for skipping that question, by the way. I don't know Oscar Gluck that well, so I don't really care about that. Borowski of Olsen against Feyenoord. Wolfsburg and New. What? Where did Wolfsburg finish last? Oh, it's a friendly. Okay, I thought it was a European game. I don't care about friendlies that much. You know what? Skov Olsen could have gone way higher than Feyenoord. Than Wolfsburg, to be honest. Exactly. He passed his fitness tests, yet Feyenoord think he still isn't ready to play till September. That was their issue. Doesn't their season start in like late August? Oh. I mean that's a bit wild, isn't it? But, he looks fine, and again, it depends on what Feyenoord want of him. But if I am a coach, I have a player who I know gets injured easily, plays left back, I just sell him, don't run up and down the pitch, stay back a bit, let the other fullback go up and down the pitch, and we'll be fine. That's what I would do as a coach, and I think that's what Nicky Hein will do. Oh, sorry. And for starting one game, listen, he'd only have to start one game against Salzburg. And then he could be back to the bench, working on his fitness again. I think he'll be fine. Oscar Gluck was a player of Salzburg. Oh, okay. Next week starts or yeah, it's a friendly, not qualified. By the way, let's talk about European qualifiers. Apparently, these Conference League qualifiers, the Conference League, it's also easy. Yeah? Oh, Club Brugge got to the semi-final. Who cares? It's also easy. Charleroi, Antwerp, hello? Hello, you alive there? Because, Conference League does not seem that easy now, does it? Anderlecht. What the fuck happened, Anderlecht? Losing to a fucking random Swedish team. This team is like 8th in the Swedish league, you know? Or was that the team that Charleroi played against? Let me check. But if you remove the Club Brugge coefficient, Belgium does not even rank in the top 10 leagues in Europe. This team that Anderlecht lost to is 9th in the Swedish league. Bro. That's raps. That's proper raps. They've played 17 games, by the way, because they've got a different system. Prediction Feyenoord against Jose Mourinho FC. Fenerbahce. Mourinho is not that guy anymore. So, I think Feyenoord will win. Also, Feyenoord does have a pretty good team right now. So, I think it should be comfortable even Feyenoord. I mean, Turkish teams, by the way, they get overrated. Wait the fuck? Guys, I don't understand this. Why do Turkish teams get rated so highly? Like Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, but Belgian teams are like, oh, who cares about them? Club Brugge beats Turkish teams every time we play against them. Club Brugge has gotten to more Champions League knockouts in the past 10 years than all of the Turkish league. Why do people put so much respect on the Turkish league, which by the way they deserve, but not on the Belgian league, and clearly we deserve that respect as well? I don't get it. The Moves flopped hard, bro. I don't get it. Club Brugge is genuinely the only club that borders in Europe. If Club Brugge was not in the Champions League last season, we would have pissed the title if we weren't in Europe. We lost out on the league title because of a great performance in Europe, when the rest of the league, they can't fucking bother playing 3 games in Europe. Watch Union this season playing Champions League football. Higher caliber football, more energy, more intensity, more games. They're gonna be nowhere near. They're going to either sacrifice the league to put in a good European performance for money, or they're going to sacrifice Europe to finish higher in the league. Yeah, Charleroi out of Europe already. Jordan Bos of Westerlo. What about him? I don't see us winning against Fenerbahce if we will piss Fenerbahce. Now these Turkish teams get way too much respect. We will piss Fenerbahce if we play against them. I think the Turkish league is so overrated too. I am more scared of Salzburg than I am of Fenerbahce. These Turkish teams, they're full of pensioners. If you play against a Turkish team, all you have to do is put on some engines in midfield. You get a Van Aken, you get a Vetlessen, you get an Onyedika, you run through them in midfield. That's what you do against these Turkish teams. In fact, Ludovic Reis, he's not been here that long. How good is his engine? If he's got a really good engine on him, he will walk through that midfield as well. Ordonez and Yashari were needed for that. I completely disagree, to be honest. I think we're overrating the Turkish league, if I'm being honest. I don't think these Turkish teams are that good. I mean, they're good, they're respectable. But let's be honest, weaker teams of Club Brugge destroyed better Turkish teams. Bos is to Feyenoord. Okay. So, Bos of Westerlo has gone to Feyenoord. That's a decent move. I'm reckoning he's just a bench player, so I think he's an okay player, the Bos, but don't rate him that highly, to be honest. So I'm not sure why they wanted him, but okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I suppose. By the way, these advertisements are absolutely taking the piss right now. So DAZN, for those who don't know, DAZN is absolutely taking Belgian football as a hostage. By the way, Mignolet is 37 already. Mignolet is 37 this year. Wow, uncle. Absolute uncle. Respectfully. 4 league titles and a cup. You know what's wild? Club Brugge has won a trophy 12 seasons in a row now. Bayern München, their longest consecutive trophy winning seasons was 11. Yeah, I agree, bro. DAZN are proper criminals. They're just taking this league for hostage, bro. They're taking the piss. They're like, oh yeah, Belgium or like football should be on TV. And it's their fucking fault that it ain't on TV. Like you know. And by the way, it's not only that they're holding Belgian football hostage. When you buy DAZN España, so if you buy DAZN in Spain, you can watch Belgian League games, you get all of Spanish football and all of the Premier League. But if you buy DAZN in Belgium, you don't get any La Liga and you don't get any Premier League. So if I buy DAZN España, I can watch the full Belgian League as well as Premier League and La Liga. But if I buy DAZN in Belgium, I don't get those options. That makes no sense, does it? Mechelen is a good team as well. Mechelen are... you know how Man City never won against Tottenham, even though Man City was way better? It's kind of the same. Like that stint where we were going Centurion, we were well, in Centurion season, get beat. But when we were winning trebles, we were still losing to Tottenham. So this team, it's kind of a boogie. Can't lie. I don't like playing against Mechelen, but still, we like to make it difficult. We like to come back. DAZN have decided that all Belgian football fans can go fuck themselves. That's what DAZN have done. KV Mechelen now to... Bro, I can't wait. I can't wait for DAZN. Actually, fuck off. Yeah, DAZN sucks. I'm cancelling the 7 days free trial after this game. You should have probably cancelled that already. If you cancel, I've already cancelled fine. But the 7 days keeps going, right? So you could watch this game even if you had cancelled on. But I guess you might as well wait until the game is done now. But yeah, I'm also gonna. I've also already cancelled that. By the way, no substitutions for the second half, but you are playing a bit more fluid, I say, just as Vettelsen shoots a piss missile here down the left. I think Vettelsen lacks a bit of composure sometimes. Oh, good ball on Dika, but Solis can't get there. Vettelsen can't be out starting right winger. Not for me. Nah. Nah. I don't drink beer that much, to be honest. I like beer sometimes, but I don't drink it that much. I'll drink a wine or a vodka quicker than I drink a beer. Also, I just drank a Coke to give myself some energy. Because live streaming on YouTube, it is fun. Don't get me wrong. I love live streaming. Tiring mentally. Because you have to balance chat, you have to balance your panel. You do get a bit tired. Premier and Bundesliga is on Proximus, Pix, and Telenet. I'm a Proximus client, no Premier League for us, which is horrible. Because the Zone have Goal League and Premier League. I don't think they have Premier League. In fact, I'm gonna quickly ask my brother E. Oh, ball into the box here by Mechelen. It's not called by Jakkert, I thought he had it, but let it go. And now, game has been paused. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That's Jordan Bates that club better, but we've got some bangers as well. They're going to give a penalty for that. I cannot. Yikes. Yeah, they're definitely giving a penalty for that. Give me a second, yeah. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So if you buy the Zone in Belgium, you do not get Premier League football. I asked my brother to confirm, but yeah, you don't. You don't get Premier League football if you buy the Belgium, which is unfortunate. It's the Zone is a mess. He's gonna go check on himself, the referee. I mean, he's definitely giving that. All we can hope is all we can hope for is that they miss. There you go. Let me get out the cross. Hey, bro. And the funniest thing is, yeah, the Zone do have rights to the Premier League. They do have broadcasting or streaming rights to Premier League. I believe they've got the rights to stream rights in the Premier League, but they just don't. Yeah, he's giving it. He's enough. Yeah, he's giving it. There you go. Let's get out the cross. Let's pray. Let us pray. Let us pray, guys. Let us pray that he misses. That's about all we can do now. That's about all we can do. Because this game is going a bit away, isn't it? Dude, that's why I don't like having strikers come back so much. Because strikers don't know what to do in the box. Strikers don't cover their hands in the box and stuff. That's definitely a penalty. Nothing dropped about that. That's definitely a penalty. I mean, I said it was a penalty the first time I saw it. So definitely no robberies there. Let's just hope he misses. So Rob Schoofs has scored 2 of his last 3 penalties. And Jakobs is doing bits here. Maybe he's doing much. Yep, 2-0. Oh, there. Now 1-0. I kind of felt confident that we'll be coming back. 2-0 is a different story. That is sport. 70 splashback. We need to tighten up here. Our counters, we've conceded way too easy. And that's mainly by having players in the wrong position, right? Romero on the pitch, happening, and Spileers at right back. Our defense is makeshift right now. Our midfield is not too bad, but we need a 6. Dika is not really a 6. And Rudolf Trace, I don't know what he is. I guess he's more 8. Plays well defending, but that's not really what he is it? And I don't know what Stankovic is either. I've never seen a game of him. Is Stankovic a 6? I don't know. I've never watched him play. Good ball into Zoli's here. Zoli's down the left and gets the ball back. Doesn't trap it well though. He should have trapped that ball. And Vetlesen wins the ball back here. Vetlesen on left, or sorry, Grace now. Now Grace again. We need Mignolet. I mean, it's not the goalkeeper's fault you concede a penalty. Quite short, Fenerbahce is better than KV Mechelen. That's apples and we're not gonna roll up against Fenerbahce without a B. We're not gonna be playing Zayt Romero against Fenerbahce. Big difference. Quite sure. Oh, sorry. FIFA group stage it is. By the way, I won't be too sure if Fenerbahce is better than KV Mechelen. Because again, they're not the same Fenerbahce they used to be. This Fenerbahce team is pretty bad. The only thing they've got going for them is that they've got Mourinho. Which, Mourinho is Mourinho. But also, Genk is better than Mechelen. Genk. Lyon is better than Mechelen. In fact, I'll say this. Arsenal in the treble season was better than Southampton, but Southampton did beat Man City. Like, a lot of results happen. We've played better. We've played better in phases of play, but there's the problem. On the counter, we are weak. We need to fix up our counter. And when attacking, sometimes seem a bit daft. And I think that's mainly because we don't really have a right winger. We don't really have options. They still spent 100 million on transfers. Yeah, but they buy shit. That's the problem. They keep buying old players. They buy a bunch of old retiring home players. But they waste that money. They buy players to make more money off of shirt sales and hype and viewership. They don't buy players who will actually get stuff done for them. It's a bit different. So Fenerbahce, yeah, they spend a lot on players, but I mean, Sunderland spends a lot on players. I think we beat Sunderland. So I mean, again, I think we piss Sunderland against them. So actually, maybe not Sunderland. Sunderland is looking very good. Jakater and so. And they're the new centre back from Roma as well. But like, for example, mid-table team in the Premier League right now, Brentford. We beat Brentford. They spent way more than. I'm saying remontada, 2-3 Zoli's hat-trick. Well, it's time to get cooking then. But I don't like Vettelsen as a right winger. He's just not that. I don't mind Vettelsen as a backup player, but not as a starting right winger. Like you see a pass like that, he tries to play the ball forward straight to little face. It's just going completely outright, so it's going nowhere. It does look like we're gonna bring on some substitutes, which includes Mayer. Get Carlos Forbes on the pitch. I mean, hey, Forbes, this is your moment to prove that you're actually worth something. Mayer and Forbes coming on. I do believe I saw Odor there as well. I could be mistaken. Is that his name, Odor? Don't know what his name is actually. I don't care about our academy that much, to be honest. I don't follow the academy at all. Like, every once in a while, we'll bring through a new academy player, and then I'm like, okay, let's see what you've got. I don't bother watching the games. Yeah, Standard Liège are bring through hella players. Vettelsen lays the ball off, and Ollies into Vermont Poort. They are bringing in hella players, isn't it? They've done 11 signings already, I believe, this summer. All good ball into the box there, and it's cleared. The question is, how good are the signings, right? Like, they got Casper Nielsen, who I think is great for them. Honestly, I would have preferred we kept Casper Nielsen. Sold on. I think Casper Nielsen brings some experience, brings some mentality and stuff. Forbes is like Doku, but 10 times worse. I mean, I've not watched this guy a lot. This Carlos Forbes guy. So I'm willing to give him a chance, but the few games I've already watched of him, bad. Oh, terrible pass van Aken. Oh, terrible that. Now a quick counter here by Mechelen, but they're slowing down, going down the left now. And we look a bit slow getting back. Maybe this game needs a score rush to actually get some energy in. Ball on the right now. I mean, this is definitely not the moment to throw on Stankovic. You don't want to make your debut losing to 0, right? And completely new. So this is probably not the best moment to bring on Stankovic. So I guess Stankovic have to wait a bit for this debut. Yeah, Meyer for the side from Merel. I think we were all expecting that. Spileers down the right. Or sorry, not Spileers, Sace down the right, and Spileers into center back. Yep, Vettelsen is coming off for the Forbes. No surprises there either. Mont is coming off for Tresoldi. Don't like that either, to be honest. But oh well. Biggest of deals. And Grace coming off. Korash. Bakayoko plays like him, but Forbes is also worse. It's a transfer I'm suffering about at the moment. Hope he'll explode. It feels like a gamble. I feel like we needed to buy a really good right winger. Or a good left winger and put Zolis on right wing. I think if we had bought Idozi or Bertaccini, a winger like that, I think we could have had some banging play. But, like, this Carlos Forbes guy, if he is as bad as you say he is, I mean, one position is enough to cost you a title. If we're being honest. This Carlos Forbes guy can't make the final pass and all that stuff. I mean, we got Dalby again, pretty much. Dalby was also pretty good. But like, a lot of people grade these players because they face. And I'm like, ah. Like, how many tap-ins do you think Talby missed? It's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? So many tap-ins. Mayer thought he was going to have a shot. He gave the ball down the left to Zolis. Now it's pass on the overlap and a really good cross. Van Naken's headed is weak. Gets a good direction on it, but no power. I'm happy Zaid Romero is off. Well, it's a start. Now we're getting countered again this time, but look, we're way quicker to get in shape here. Ball down the left now for Mechelen. And they're passing it around with their centre backs. Looks like we're pressing in a 4-4-2 shape. Bit of Sean Dyche football there. Oh, really good ball down the right here for Mechelen. And Mechelen have just outplayed us completely and put the ball wide. Mechelen are playing really well and fluently right now. They've absolutely cooked us. That's terrible defending. Why is Onyedika so deep? Why is Onyedika playing the centre back role? And who was that on the right? Who was... is that Spileers? I can't really tell. I think it might be Spileers. Who was all the way deep, just playing the Mechelen striker on side. That's bull. Good ball down the right here, though, by Club Brugge and put in front of the face of the net and nobody dared to tap it in. Why do you rocket it across the face of the net like that? Was that Zolis? You don't need to put that much power on it. That Zolis? Yeah. But look at how hard he puts this across. Come on. You can do that better. 30 minutes left to score 3 goals. And we've already made 4 substitutions, I believe. 4 substitutions. Ball down the right here with Sace. Forbes. Sace overlaps with him. And Forbes goes backwards. I mean, in that regard, he's a lot more wise than... Yeah, that was a good action, but misplaced the pass. Sace has had a howler now. They're all playing a bit poorly. I think the heads have been lost a bit. I think the heads have been lost. No focus, poor passes, all of that. Ball on the right now. Forbes passing without watching Doku start. At least he passes. Doku waits way too long to pass and then he makes a pass. If it's just passing but not paying attention, you can fix that. If it's not paying attention, running into a bad situation and then passing, that's just a mentality issue. Forbes is just a quality issue. Quality can improve, mentality is more difficult. That was a good save again, by the way, by Jakkers, where our defending was very poor again. I mean, why is Mechelen that high or that deep? Allowing the KV Mechelen player to be... when you play with a high line, you need to balance your high line. Why is Mechelen on that right-hand side anyhow? He leads it. It is faster, he's more comfortable there. Because you're gonna have inverting Sace. And now a free kick, by the way, to Mechelen. I mean, that's not... Yeah, the ball touches Skorda's hand, but it clearly comes off his back. So that's a bit nonsense, I think, but... We've not been playing well, so I guess we can't complain. Thumbnail is wrong with my thumbnail. What's wrong with this? Mechelen, okay. Nothing wrong with it. But what's wrong with the thumbnail? By the way, the free kick has been missed by Mechelen. Now a goal kick to Club Brugge. I don't see anything wrong. Ball down the left. Ball into midfield. Says down the right with Forbes. Forbes crosses it in to no one. Thanks. Yeah, this is Doku style though. Like you said, this is Doku style. For Westerlo Zult Wardham, I did fix that. I did notice that the thumbnail was wrong and I fixed that. So I've fixed that already. I thought I'd fucked up another thumbnail. Ball on the right now for the Sace. Into Carlos Forbes. Plays the ball into Dolis and gets it straight back. Now Sace. Oh, good ball down the right side for Forbes. Forbes cuts it back to Dolis, who scored a brilliant goal. What a goal. What a goal. This guy has some brilliant shots in him. Yeah, bro. Doku will not get that assist. Doku will take an extra touch and fuck something up. This Forbes guy, better than Doku. That's not a lot of praise, is it? But something. I'm begging for it now, aren't I? But look at that pass from Stace. And not from Zolis. I mean, that shot. How do you even shoot a ball like that? How do you even shoot a ball like that, bro? Look at how he just picks it up, drags it up, and how do you shoot a ball like that? Look at this. Ridiculous. Sometimes I just see pro players score a goal, and I'm like, how do you shoot a ball like that? Incredible ball by Gavi Mechelen here, trying to go forwards, and it's back in possession for the Brugge now. But Sace again. Sace created the last one. He's ball back now. By the way, that was our first goal from open play this season. And it was a quite ridiculous one. Carlos Forbes here, going inside. Still Carlos Forbes. Gets a touch on him and, well, dumb. Drink another beer, think you should straight. Hey, it will curl like Zoli's, bro. Mine will curl away from goal. That's my problem. If I drink too many beers, it will curdle away from goal. Somehow I'll score an own goal. I'll score the most impressive own goal of all time. Whoops. And Sace. Still Sace. Oh, look at how easy Sace steps in here. That was terrible by Mechelen. Good by Sace, though. Big up to Adam. How are you? Now Spileets picks up the ball here on the right. By the way, look at this. Look at this. What was our problem earlier? Brandon Mechelen was on the right, and Spileets was in the middle, which caused counters to go down the right. What has the manager done? Put Spileets on the right, and he's put Mechelen on the left. Or sorry, in the middle. He's seen a problem, immediately fixed it. Most managers will not fix a problem immediately. They'll wait. Oh, Tresoli has it wide. That was a brilliant cross. I believe Skorash put it in. That was a brilliant cross. Vitesse is gonna go Valiant, which means bankrupt. Yeah, that's hardly surprising. They've been absolutely done by. Sad for Vitesse. Someone should buy the stadium and call their new club FC Snelheid. Konate coming on, sorry, for Fulk, who's coming off. I wasn't here earlier because Carnage was. Oh, big up to Carnage as well. I need to get on those stream of wheels. Maybe. I'll see who's live. I decide that at the end of the stream. It's already 70 minutes by Christ. I didn't realize it was already 70 minutes. We might be cooked here. I thought that we still had like 40 minutes to go. Well, maybe not 40, but no, we might be cooked. Come on, at least one goal to the right level. But I seen you guys got one back, Club Brugge. Fortunately, we need to get another one back though. Good ball into the middle here for the Zolies. Zolies now. Good ball down the left with Van Aken. I can't lie, he's not had a great game. And he misses another pass here. Van Aken kind of dropping a stinker right now, to be honest. I mean, he's still okay defending, but going forward, Van Aken has been a bit poor. And now free kick for the offsides to Club Brugge. Ball on the right again here. It seems like it's down the right and pray. I don't like right now. Oh, Carlos Ford saddles an intelligent touch trying to get a corner, but we didn't get it. Yeah, that was an intelligent touch. Goku would have done that. But unfortunately, we did not get a corner for it. I'm not gonna lie, yeah? I don't like this Fortress guy, but he's doing stuff I wish Doc. Look at this. Get an intelligent touch to it, and by the way, that should have been a corner. Looks like the ball did go over. He gets an intelligent touch to it. He knows he's not gonna control the ball, but he touches the ball onto the opponent's plate, trying to get it out of the corner. So at least he's got a bit more intelligence. Although the passing is way too rash. He needs to calm down with his passing. He needs to open his eyes, see where the players are going, and then move them. Because you know what Carlos Forbes does? Carlos Forbes passes to where the players are, not to where they're going. That's the problem with him. Oh, really good defending there by, I believe it was made in the box. Terrible by Onitika. What are you doing? I expect us to win our 20th title this. We're not currently champions. Again, would be wrong, but I do expect us to win the second start this season. Ball on the right now, and it's out for our throw-in. Hayen needs to wear his lucky grey sweater again. You know what? Hayen needs to buy a specific, or he needs to buy like 20 versions of the exact same sweater 20 times. So that he has one for every game. Always the exact same sweater for every game. We'll win every game. Every 2 years we need to win it. I mean, that is pretty much the standard now at Club Brugge, isn't it? Which is crazy, because I grew up after fucking winning shit. I grew up during the 88 trophy drought. Oh, good ball into the box here. And ball is still alive. Mechelen going backwards. Shots been straight at the goal. Jakkers. Now throws it into the middle here for Van Aken. Van Aken down the right. It's a good ball by Van Aken. The Soldi. Soldi. Now Van Aken into Skoda. Skoda's good touch wins the kick. Edge of the area here. Dangerous area. Champions League money is important to grow as a Belgian club. Absolutely. And the more you farm Champions League money, the more you can farm the Belgian League. Good to see. Now let's actually win the... Now let's actually start with winning the game, though. How much did we get last season? 55-ish million. Yeah. But our hands are a bit tight behind our backs for a long time now. Because of the stadium situation. They need to get this fucking stadium done, bro. Like, all this fucking nonsense in Belgium to get a stadium fucking built. It's ridiculous. Or in Flanders, should I say. In Wallonia, it's way easier. In Flanders, it's ridiculous. Just fucking build a thing in it. Once we get that stadium built, I think we'll start spending a little bit more. Not significantly more, but a little bit more on transfers as well. Terrible free kick by Van Aken. Not sure what he was trying to hit, but... Oh, good ball to the far post by Forbes! And oh, somehow it's gone wide. That was... look at this cross. That's very well. That's Soldi, bro. I said when we signed this guy, he shit. Look at this guy is... Bro. That's the problem. That's the problem. Belgian league should not, Belgian law should not be that fickle. If you want to build a new stadium in England, I own this piece of land, I'm gonna build a stadium there and go fuck yourself, right? But in Belgium, you want to build a stadium? And also, Zoli's banger, bro. And now we've got just 12 minutes to find another goal. Right level. Trying level is a first step, and then go over them, but there's not a lot of time left. We're missing chances as well, because we're getting chances, but we're missing them. Again, Onyedika being the deepest man. Why? Why is Onyedika so deep? False. Oh, what is this now? By Meyer. It's Meyer all the way on this. Our defense is running through each other. It's kind of a mess right now. Stankovic on for Onyedika. There you go. Did you go to our stadium? You mean Jan Bredel? Yeah. Yeah. It looks terrible. You know what will happen? Jan Bredel will collapse one day. People will die. And then it will be a big news thing. And then they'll change the laws. It's unfortunate, but the fact is, people have to die before the Belgian government fixes shit. I mean, that's a brutal truth, isn't it? Look at Mexico. Same thing happened in Mexico. Team wasn't allowed to, I believe it was a Cruz Azul, right? I might be mistaken. A team wasn't allowed to build a new stadium. Stadium collapsed, people died. 2 weeks later, they got the permit. They could begin building. It's so unfortunate that people have to die before the government cares. It really is. Oh, good ball down the left side, and no! Oh. That was a great ball down the left. Just crossed into... Straight for the goal. Cruz lost 7-0 to Seattle yesterday. Jokers. Oh, Forbes is doing really well here. Gets the ball now into Zulis. Zulis is gonna have a shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. Why is Scorers complaining for the ball? Bro, you were hiding behind a centre back. You were not getting that ball, bro. Zulis was finding no way to get to you. You were hiding behind that centre back. Why are you complaining? Picture positioning, how about that? Ball down the right now. They did in the League's Cup. I don't get what this League's Cup is. Is this like a Champions League thing, or what is this? Like, didn't Messi win the League's Cup as well last season? Like, I don't get what. It's been going. I've been going there since the early 90s. It's sad to see as a 38-year-old guy still the same ugly building. They are waiting till an accident happens, like that one big team, and it collapses with fans on it. Wasn't really a big team, but yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, sorry, Kodash. I'm getting names mixed up now. And free kick for Club Brugge. Good area for the free kick. Could put one in. But I just think it's so dumb. I just think it's so dumb. Like, surely the Belgian government should be looking at this and realizing people could die if we don't fucking do something about it. They don't do anything about it. League's Cup, apparently it's not viewed as serious. Some people was meant to dismantle the US Open Cup and South American competitions from Mexican. When people say, oh, this competition is not big or something, listen, if it's a major honor, it's recognized and it's professional, then it's a major honor, isn't it? Ball on the left, Mayer. I'm mixing up all the names right now. Move the ball down the left here, there you go. Police now, backwards. Crossing and then it's being cleared. And ball comes down the right with Forbes. Mickey Mouse trophy basically, and it's could be cancelled, I guess you were going to say it there. I think will be cancelled for this. Come on, rescue at least a point here. Come on. Going forwards again here, KV Mechelen. Poor touch, but Stankovic can't get the ball, to the ball. And that's a clear free kick. Should be a yellow card as well. That is excessive force. I'm not sure why the referee is not showing a yellow card there. That's clear and obvious excessive force. But they're not gonna cancel it because the US Soccer Foundation and the Mexican Foundation are chasing money. As long as they got that, still keep going. Does it earn good? But like, for example, the Carabao Cup doesn't earn that much money. So there's sometimes talks about cancelling it. Like, stopping it. Still can't believe we had that Euros 2000 in Belgium with these stadiums. I remember being shocked, and I was only 13, realizing how bad our state was. Bro, the government does not care about sports in Belgium. Most countries, they love their sport. But in Belgium, we don't give a fuck. Look at how cycling is being treated. We used to be the best cyclists in the world, yeah? Eddy Merckx, the goat of cycling. The undeniable goat of cycling, Eddy Merckx. Bro? He's Belgian. But we don't care about our own sports. our government does not look after our sporting culture. Cycling culture is dying down. Football with shit. And basketball, you may not notice, but in basketball, our men's team did back-to-back Euros, I believe, in the 90s or 80s. We've had a lot of good teams. Hockey, we've been great. But what does Belgium do to revitalize our sports? NVA ruins a lot, bro. You know what it is, yeah? These parties that want to separate Flanders from Belgium. I mean, I don't mind, yeah? I'm gonna be honest. If Flanders becomes a part of the Netherlands, I'm not gonna give two fucks. I don't care. But fucking don't ruin our sports, innit? Don't ruin our sports. So don't ruin our culture. Because Flemish culture is still gonna be a thing. Whether the ball at the pitch here, but it's lost by Club Brugge again. At the end of the day, Flemish culture is always gonna be sports heavy. So fucking protect that culture. Like NVA literally saying Flanders first, while you're not respecting Flemish culture. Basically more ridiculous than that, apparently. But besides that, Corinthians defeated Palmeiras 1-0, the biggest rival in Cup round of 16 in Brazil. First leg 1-0. First leg, they have two-legged round of 16 game at Random Cup. Remco Evenepoel needs a good mechanical doping doctor and he'll win Tour de France. Hey, if you're not cheating, you are not trying. You know what, yeah? You know what? The dumbest thing Armstrong ever did is not cheating, it's admitting to cheating after he got away with it. Armstrong is a fucking idiot for admitting that. When you cheat and you get away with it, you deserve to win. If you cheat and you get away with it, bro, you've accomplished your goals, isn't it? Don't admit to that shit. Armstrong, yeah, is a goat of cycling. Oh, he cheated. He got away with it, bruv. He got away with it. He admitted it, and that's the dumbest thing he ever did. He's a goat, bro, in my opinion. People don't respect the cheating, bro. Stays now down the right, Carlos Forbes. Yeah, it's a corruption. I need to get this fucking meme in my OBS. Whenever I'm talking about this shit, yeah, I'm gonna play that meme. I'm gonna put it in my OBS after this stream. And then next stream, we'll have it ready. Cycling is funny. They went from actual drugs to mechanical motor cheating. They actually do both now. We just pretend like the drugs aren't there anymore. Why are you stopping the game when Club Brugge has the ball? Yeah, yellow card, fucking bitch. Let Club Brugge play out your chance first. Fuck is this idiot? Who is this referee? Who's refereeing the game? Gabi Mechelen. Who's refereeing the game? Sure, it says somewhere on football referee, yes. Erik Lambrecht, bro. Of course, we don't get our go-to referee. It's Erik Lambrecht. That's all. Cycling is always has always been cheating. It's great. You just check team staff and third past. Bro, absolutely. But Jackard won't even get top 10 if he rides for Quickstep. Bro, that's what it is. Cheating, I respect it. I respect it. If you're not cheating, you are not trying. Well, you do a stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'll still gotta figure out what to do with though. I am doing Watchalong tomorrow, but other than that, I still have to figure out what to do. And this game is looking grim, by the way. They're just doing butt shots from wide now, out of desperation. And it's a goal kick. Mechelen. By the way, Football Guardian just not live trying. That's why back to him. I only redirect to people actually live, not streams that are going to happen soon. So I will redirect it probably to yes. How much stoppage time? 6 minutes. I mean, if we can at least rescue or draw, at least we can call it a learning experience, then I will always remember the oh my god. Cancellara blatantly pressing the secret button on the handle to beat Philippe Albert. I mean, cheating without getting caught is epic. Because then people think you're great. But cheating and getting caught, now you just look. Who's your next match? I don't know. Am I watching? Westerlo Zulte Waardam, that's what I'm watching. Zoli's shot has been blocked. Says gets on straight into the box. Still alive? No, it's out for the kick now. Fuck's sake. This is getting very frustrating. I mean, come on. I gotta. 4 minutes left. I mean, we've had our chances, but it's been too monotone attacking wise, and defending we've been countered too easily. Now we don't get countered as easily because shocker, we've put fullbacks on the fullback areas, and we've put centre backs in centre back, good centre backs in centre back. So we fixed the defensive issue. Great. Well, now we know what causes the defensive problem. Question is, are you gonna play Spileers again right back, or are you learning your lesson? Ball on the left head for the Club Brugge. Great cross, it's cleared away. And out for the throw-in, goal kick. There's still time to buy a right winger, by the way. Just saying. I don't know. I like what Forts has done today. It's not been great, but it's not been bad. Ball immediately played down the right head by Club Brugge. Now it's crossed in by Skoras and headed wide again by the Stressoldi guy. This Stressoldi proper sucks, bro. We are so bad at buying strikers. What's the last time we've bought a good striker? I genuinely can't remember, bro. We are allergic to strikers. Like, Ferdinand Jutla was a good player, but not a striker. Gustav Nielsen is terrible. Yaremchuk. Well, Panda was a disaster for us. We didn't really buy him. He was Gadney, but he was a disaster for us. What's the last time we've really had a good striker? I rate for the month, but he's too easily bullied physically, and in the air he's weak. Throw into Club Brugge here. 1 minute left. Come on. Get the ball and run up. Run up the pitch. It's do or die here. Go up. On. Good ball down the left. And this is not do or die, is it? You're not pressing them all the way up the pitch. What are you doing? And why are you laying off so much? You could have pressed them all the way up. Try to win the ball back immediately. Ball down the right now, and Mechelen backwards. Looks like the first defeat of the season, indeed. And they're gonna score again. Oh, good. Suckers. What it's worth. Everyone's been bad. Everyone has been bad. This is the problem, yeah. This is the problem. We know Onyedika is shit. I know Club Brugge fans like him, but he's generally one of the worst players we fought in recent times. We know that. Always gonna do terrible on the counter. So we've got weaknesses on the counter. I mean, sure, we know that. On the counter, we are weak. Don't play Onyedika. Like, come on, he's so bad in dealing with counters. Generally one of the worst. So dealing with counters, we're not going to put our right back or our centre back at right back and expect to deal with that. And Onyedika came off, and when Sage went into right back, he looked so much less vulnerable on the counter. So we noticed, but still Onyedika plays. Why? Really, why? I'd rather just play Stankovic starts then, or just put in Odor at that point. There's someone who can stop a counter. Going forwards, that lesson can't be a starting right winger. So poor. What do you think of Stankovic? Okay, but not enough to stay. As expected, a transition year. Mechelen and Van Aken are probably into one season too much yet, ready for the pension. And Noya, Shari, and Ordonez. Disappointment. I don't think we'd washed yet, but I'm disappointed in the lineup because this lineup was not the best lineup we got out. I mean, rotation fine, but play a right back. I mean, this is the problem we've got right with injuries. You want to rotate, of course, so you want to get sub right back normally, but it's available. It's not really anger. Starting our season slow is worst. We've got no win. We need to learn from this. Like at the end of the day, it's only the second game, but we need to learn from this because we can't keep playing only. This guy, I've not rated him since the day he arrived. Still playing, I don't get it. It is what it is. Like, unlike Man City, I trust this team to bounce back and do its job. Oh. Yeah, look, I'm disappointed. It's annoying. It's a loss at start of the season. Let's see. I'm too tired to be going on a rant. So with that, let's leave it there. Alfred, I'm gonna redirect this stream. So again here automatically redirects you if I've set it up correctly this time. I don't believe I set it up correctly for the stream with Friday show. And let me read this chat as well before I hang up. They didn't do a good job as usual with transfers. For me, they signed them in July. Now I knew something was going on. Is there even any news in Belgium if Scout gets bought? I feel our Scouts team got bought in silence. Our Scouts team is not as good as it used to be. No, not our Scouts team, or our like buying team, I guess. The people who go and make the signings. We needed a right winger. We didn't get a right winger. We needed maybe a DM if Chargers leave. We didn't get that. So we didn't need a striker like fucking Tresol. with all due respect. It is what it is. I'll leave it at that. Health rate. I'll see you guys next one.